What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Baseball Diaries. The World Series has begun.
Yes.
Uh, well, okay, so it began for one team. It didn't really begin for the
Well, that's not fair because game one was fun.
It was
Game one,
competitive. It was
it was
very fun.
very competitive.
It was one of the best World Series games I've ever watched.
I agree. Not the best because the
No,
game
no.
game
Well, I
six
mean,
of
okay.
2011.
Also, it wasn't my team in it, so like I resent both of you. But like, it was very fun to watch as a neutral.
Yeah.
Anyways, Game 1 went to the Dodgers. Game 2 also went to the Dodgers. They're now back in New York, and the series starts at 8:08 Eastern.
Yep.
The third game starts at 8:08 Eastern.
On about an hour.
I have a friend who's a Dodgers fan who's actually at the game right now. He sent me ticket prices knowing he wasn't going to buy them and is somehow still at the game. So I really hope he didn't purchase those tickets on his first year associate salary because he can't afford that.
I don't. Here's the thing. I'm on my first year associate salary. If the Cardinals were in the World Series,
I know you would. I know you would, but I would tell I would tell you it was a bad financial decision, but you and Sean would both be in the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we would.
Well, I mean, Sean
I might
also
have bought
works.
his ticket. Like
Sean also works at the Bush factory, so you would have already been hammered walking into the stadium.
Oh yeah.
Like,
No, I would not remember first pitch. Guaranteed.
No, you wouldn't remember first pitch. First pitch could have been fucking David Freese. You wouldn't remember it.
I would think it was David Freese. I'd be like, "Go, David Freese!"
You would think you were David Freese.
That's probably true. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
You and Sean would be at the bullpen, and you'd be screaming, "You hang it, we bang it" at your own fucking pitchers.
Yeah, in a Cardinals jersey too. They'd be like, "You're in the wrong bullpen, dipshit." Oh, sorry. Who are we playing?
You would have no idea.
No.
Anyways, so to recap game one, the Yankees actually came out swinging. They were very, very impressive. Giancarlo Stanton returns as one of the people you can never pitch to in October.
I mean, it started off. I mean, it was a good pitcher's duel between both Garrett Cole and Jack Flaherty. Jack Flaherty.
I'm not going to take anything away from Cole. Cole pitched his ass off.
He pitched a great game. 7 6+ innings pitched. He pitched into the 7th. 1 earned run. Like, he pitched his ass off. You can't.
He did. You can't ask for better from an ace. From an ace.
You're playing the Dodgers. It's not It's not the Diamondbacks last year of a team of guys who, they were a good team, but offensively, it's not even close. Like it's
not. It's not remotely close. Yeah. And Cole pitched his ass off.
Yeah, and Flaherty pitched well. Also.
Flaherty did pitch very well. Flaherty pitched better than I expected, considering his velocity drop. And he was
his velocity was back up too.
It was. I mean, that could be he was jacked up because of the World Series, and if that pans out, then he's fine.
Well, and he did say that he was sick as shit the day that he pitched in the NLCS. So it could have been that. Like it very well could have been. He was sick.
But I mean, he was pretty wicked in that first game.
Yeah,
and then
he gave up 2 earned runs on a 2-run bomb to Giancarlo Stanton, who at this point just don't
pitch to him. Yeah, just don't pitch to him. Because who the hell after him is going to hurt you? The answer is no one.
The answer after him, nobody. The only one before him is Juan Soto. So it's like, and then you have the Aaron Judge coming up with not a bat. Like there's not a bat in his hand.
Aaron Judge doesn't have a bat in his hand right now.
He's swinging a damn tennis racket.
That might help him.
Yeah. At least you'd make contact.
He probably would. It would be a weak pop out, but at least he's not
he wouldn't strike
swearing.
Out.
Yeah, at least he wasn't also Duranning a fan. So
if that happened in the World Series and it was Aaron Judge,
I think I might buy a Judge shirt.
I would be like, look, I liked you, Judge. I liked you before, but Judge is the villain. I could get into that.
Judge hates people.
Yeah, because it seems like to this point, even like when they're questioning Judge about how he's doing terrible, blah blah, he's like, yeah, like I'm swinging it too much. I'm just out of the zone, and he's just like a kind soul. Like it's like
he's too nice.
He's the gentle giant of gentle giants.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyways, game 1. We'll recap game 1. Yeah, well, we kind of already started, but we'll
Okay,
continue.
so we started it. The Yankees were up 3-0.
Yep.
Dodgers start clawing their way back.
Well, wait. No. It was two. It was 2-1, was it not? After Cole and
I
Flaherty left.
thought it was 3-0 actually.
I could.
I
Well,
could
no.
be wrong. I
was-
could be wrong. It was a little bit of a while ago at this point, but
It was. I thought it was. 2-1 heading
bro,
into.
I just took an MPRE practice test too. I got a 90, so
nice.
my
Good
brain's
shit.
fried.
It was.
No,
2-1.
if I continue to get that, I'm gonna get your score, and that's a bad sign.
Oh wait, what?
On the MPRE, if I continue to score 90s on practice tests, I'm gonna get
yeah,
your
yeah.
score, and you know what the prognosis is for people who score really high on the MPRE.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
I didn't. Well, I scored really shitty the first time. The second time, I killed it. So after Garrett Cole and Jack Flaherty had both left, it was 2-1. Giancarlo Stanton hit the 2-run bomb, and the Dodgers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Dodgers had scored a run in the in the fifth inning. It was just a hit when there was somebody on second base.
Yeah. So standard Dodgers like slap hitting offense, complementing their guys that actually mash the ball.
And then after that, we had in the eighth inning, the Dodgers scored a run. I don't remember how they scored that second run. Was it?
I want to say it was a sac fly. I think it was a Will Smith sac fly.
It was a sac fly.
I think it was Will Smith.
No, it was Kike.
Kike sac fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kike sac fly when Ohtani. That's what it was. Ohtani hit the triple off the wall, and then Kike hit the sac fly.
Yes. Okay. Now that makes sense. And then it was 3-2.
Then it was chaos.
Complete chaos. Aaron Boone, infinite wisdom.
Well, then then eighth and ninth inning after that ninth inning no score, so they went into extras. The 10th inning, the Yankees score a run. I don't remember how they scored.
No, they didn't because it was 3-2. No.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They scored a run in the 10th inning. The Yankees scored one, which made it 3-2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the 10th.
Oh, Jazz. Yes, Jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz was just fast enough touch the place. Fast enough touch the plate.
Yep.
Got there. Jazz is fast. That's one of his things. The Yankees end up loading the bases.
Yep.
Okay. Well, no, not the Yankees. The Dodgers end up loading the bases. Likely thing for the Dodgers to do.
I mean, it was more like the Yankees loaded it for them.
The Yankees did load it for them.
Basically, what happened,
And then, what was it? 1 out? No, 2 outs. It was 2 outs.
2 outs. And they put in Nestor Cortez to face Ohtani. It was going to be Ohtani, and there was a runner on first and third. I think it was first and third, I want to say.
No, it was second and third.
Second and third, yeah. Ohtani, and then Ohtani popped out to left field. Alex Verdugo actually made a great catch.
He did. He shattered his legs on that.
He killed. Yeah, it was tough.
His legs don't exist anymore. Verdugo's legs are a myth.
No.
And then they were like, okay, bets.
Interesting choice to put on Betts.
Interesting choice to put him on with the base open because Betts is 0 for 5 in his career against Cortez. But all right, you know what? Whatever. Screw it.
Oh, and you know what? I lied. They didn't even put in. They put in Cortez to face just
Freeman.
Yeah, just Freeman.
Okay, and when was the last time that Cortez had pitched? Remind me. I don't quite remember. Oh, about a month ago. They may as well have put Tyler Kitrel on the mound.
Oh, throw left-handed too. I'm not even a lefty, but let me throw left-handed.
You could throw left-handed.
I could probably throw the 88-mile-an-hour pus that Nestor Cortez is going to throw up there.
And Tyler, for the life of me, I can't remember. Would you tell me what Freddie Freeman's left-on-left stats for the last 2 years with the bases loaded are? I just can't remember. I can't remember personally.
To give credit where credit was due to Jay Kuda, I want to think it was.
It was probably Jay Kuda.
That's who I believe it was that came out with this stat line. It was Freddie Freeman with the bases loaded, lefty on lefty. He was. I've got it somewhere, and I don't know why. I thought I texted my dad, too. Okay, I got it here. Freddie Freeman, bases loaded versus lefty pitcher in the last 2 seasons. 9 for 14, 643 average, 4 homers, 25 RBIs, and a 2.238 OPS. Is it fair to say he also hits lefties as well as he hits righties?
You know what? This reminds me of putting on Robbie Ray to face your dong.
Well, at least, but the thing is with that, at least Robbie Ray has good stuff. You're like, okay, Robbie Ray.
Robbie Ray at least has good stuff.
98 and has a nasty slider.
But also, like, 93 down the dick, which was what Robbie Ray threw to Jordan, was exactly what Nestor threw to Freddie, except Freddie threw it into the nitro zone.
Yeah.
Well, no. He threw it. Nestor threw it into the nitro zone.
And it doesn't make any sense. So I'm looking at his career platoon splits versus righties versus Freddie Freeman's versus righties versus lefties. He does hit righties better, but he still hits lefties.
That's more likely, but
it's
I
not
mean,
like
he's not a slouch against lefties.
No, he's still got an 804 OPS in his career against lefties.
And if life on the line, it's a lefty on the mound. You have the bases loaded, 2 outs. Who do you want up to bat? I probably want Freddie there. Oh shit!
He cut out. We lost him. He is gone.
Yeah, no, we're back now.
He's back.
Okay, I said life on the line, bases loaded, 2 outs, lefty pitcher on the mound. Who do you want there? I probably want Freddie.
Yeah, as a lefty,
I probably want Freddie.
I'd probably go with Freddie. Yeah, I mean either that or Jordan.
Because it's that or your dong. And with Freddie, the odds I'm getting a double to either gap is incredibly high, and that would win the game.
Keep talking. I'm gonna go yell at my dog.
What is Marshall doing?
He's
damn menace. He's harassing one person. But yeah, I mean, like, it's Freddie Freeman. Like, you're not getting off the hook with that. It's never gonna happen. It's Freddie. Fredward, whichever you want to call him, Sir Freddie. Sir Freddie works. At that point, just wave the white flag. Like, just wave the white flag. You may as well be waving the white flag. Freddie's insane.
Freddie, it's absurd. He's consistently one of the best players in baseball. Yes, he was hurt, but it's his ankle. I don't know about you, but that swing didn't look like his ankle was hurting him too bad. And then none of that.
No, well, he was also probably on enough drugs to sedate an elephant, but
true. I
mean, it's Freddie Freeman.
So they bring in Nestor Cortez on a galaxy brain move when they had Tim Hill in their bullpen, who's been really good for them.
Tim Hill has been insane. I would have put Tim Hill in there 10 times out of 10. If I was
a guy who hasn't pitched in a month, hasn't been good for you basically all year. I mean, he's had some decent starts. He's been a good number 5 starter, not a great high leverage bullpen arm.
No,
and
especially since he hasn't pitched in a month.
Mm-hmm. And they bring him in, and Nestor Cortez proceeds to throw one pitch, and that ball has not landed yet.
No, that ball actually almost hit me recently. It bounced on the sidewalk in front of my house, and it's still going. Like, it bounced and it went into the second atmosphere.
He's on the East Coast, to put that into perspective, when that ball was hitting the West Coast. And actually, I'm pretty sure that trajectory goes toward the ocean. So I think it went completely around the earth and landed over there. And it just finally bounced once.
Yeah, that was the first bounce. I could tell because I could see it, like, when it hit, there was the, like, scar from where Freddie hit it, like, off his bat, and then, like, bounced, and I could see the tear, and I was like, oh, well, and there it goes.
It was like on Slugfest, a video game. The ball was on fire. Like,
yeah. I mean, and Freddie tattooed that ball. Like, I mean, the second he hit it, I was like, yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, it was immediate. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh. That's
gone. He knew it too. Freddie knew it.
If you get Freddie Freeman doing a bat flip, That's impressive. That guy
No,
never.
he didn't even bat flip. He just held his bat up like this, and I was like,
Well,
yeah, that shit's
celebration,
yeah.
regardless. You don't get that from Freddie often.
No, you
Like,
don't get that from Fred. You
Freddie
don't
is a
get that from
very.
Fred. Forget often ever.
Yeah.
It's
But
Freddie Freeman. Like,
But you know what? If you're Freddie Freeman, take a bow. You hit the first career walk-off Grand Slam in World Series history, and you earned it. Like
oh, he
that,
earned it.
that was crushed.
That dude has been through a fuck ton this season too. So
Mhm.
like, good for him. And
In his
I'm
life,
so
he's been through a fuck ton. I love that guy.
I'm so glad he's not a Brave, so I can be happy for him.
Yeah, it would have killed you because it would have been such an internal tear.
Oh, it would be awful. Like all right, look, there's no way I could cheer for him if he was a Brave,
but
but
you also couldn't hate him. Like that's the
I
thing.
couldn't.
You can't
Well,
hate.
no, that was the tough part because like when he was playing for the Braves, I was like, God, why are you such a Phillies killer? I don't want to hate you at all. Like,
Yeah, like you're such a great dude that like I can't hate you as a person.
you're like the one Braves player I don't want to hate ever.
Yeah. It's impossible. He's just the nicest guy in the world.
He's
I feel
so
like
nice.
I feel like when he would tattoo balls against the Phillies, he would say sorry as he was like rounding the bases. Like, sorry,
And
I
it's
killed
just
your
like,
dreams. Like,
it'd just be like, yeah, it's like I really want to hate you, but I really can't.
yeah, he's like the Andrew Luck of baseball players. Where like he would tattoo a ball and he's like, or like someone else would tattoo a ball and be like, nice hit, man. You're like,
yeah.
you're on the other team. Like,
No, that is Freddie Freeman like to a T.
yeah.
And oh, man, what a guy.
Yeah.
Good for him. The Dodgers won game 2. It wasn't as dramatic.
No, it was. I won't say a boring game, but it was. It from the beginning.
I mean, it was kind of boring.
It was boring in this. I mean, and I'll say it's kind of boring in the sense that like what we just got for game 1. Like,
Well, yeah.
If you look at game 1, you couldn't compete with that.
No.
And so then game 2. I mean, I think the main reason it felt boring was even though it wasn't a blowout, it felt like it was a blowout. Like it felt like the Yankees had no chance.
3 runs felt like 1,000 at that point for the Yankees because it's like Judge was back to Judge in the playoffs where he can't hit a ball even if it was a damn beach ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, at this point in your career, like I know Judge has only been in the league for a smaller amount of time, whereas most superstars have been in the league for a long period of time, and Judge has not been in the league as long as, say, a Bryce Harper or a Mike Trout. Yeah. But you're just like, your playoff career is historically you coming up small.
It's terrible. It is his playoff career is bad. Just absolutely atrocious.
His playoff career might be worse than Bryson Stott's, and Bryson's only been in the playoffs for 3 straight years, which is, and Bryson's also not a power hitter, so that doesn't really matter.
And also, Bryson Stott you don't look at Bryson Stott and say, this is the guy we need for the postseason.
No, if you're the Phillies, you're asking Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper to step up. Whereas with the Yankees, it's like, yeah, they have Juan Soto. Yeah, they have the corpse of Giancarlo Stanton out there, which is somehow carrying them. Good for them.
He's been asleep for the entire season. For him to just finally Undertaker awake and
he straight up.
So I'm looking at Judge's career or statistics in the postseason. Batting average 199, on base percentage 304, slugging percentage 436 for a 740 OPS. It's just bad for a guy whose career OPS is, I don't even know off the top of my head, but I'd have to go back to that page to see it.
1 second, I have to go prepare something downstairs. You keep talking. Gotcha. I'll be back.
His career OPS is over a 1 dot, so to be 300 points down is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Everyone knew coming into the series, the Yankees cannot get it done without him being Aaron Judge. I mean, he's the reason that they were able to manage to get in the playoffs this year. He's the reason they were able to win the AL East. Without him, that team is a shell of itself, and I just don't think Dodgers can get it done. So yeah, game 2. It was 4-1 heading into the 4th inning. Rodon went a stellar 3 1/3 innings pitch with 4 earned runs, 3 Ks, 3 home runs. So yeah, didn't have a great outing for Rodon, which we kind of predicted at the beginning of the season. Yamamoto actually had a really, really good start for the Dodgers. He went 6 1/3, 1 earned run, one hit allowed, which is a solo shot to Juan Soto, which it's Juan Soto. You're going to give up those once in a while. Things started to get a little interesting in the 9th inning, I guess, because Trinan gave up an earned run, gave up 3 hits, and then we had Vesia come in and get the first one-pitch save in baseball history. First one-pitch save in World Series history. Thank you, Jay Hay, for that stat. But yeah, with that, the Dodgers are up 2-0 in the series. My prediction for Game 3 today, we got Walker Buehler versus Clark Schmidt going on at about an hour. Well, just under an hour at this point. Walker Buehler looked really good in his last outing. I'll say that's one thing. One encouraging thing is that Buehler did have a good outing last time he pitched. I don't know how much I trust it, honestly, because he hasn't been good all year. I mean, all year long he's been basically a shell of himself. But let's see. Just give me game logs. That's what I want. There we are. It's not giving me the game logs I want. That's why. It's because it's on regular season. Postseason. Okay. So, yeah, last outing he went 6 innings pitched, 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, no earned runs allowed, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So if you can get that out of him today, that's going to be a big positive because now the bullpen's had a day of rest. You'll have the Dodgers will have all their guys back. The Yankees have Clark Schmidt, who has been one of their best starting pitchers this season, consistently at least. I think today is going to be a day of which starting pitcher blows up first. If we have Walker Buehler, who's been blowing up starts left and right all season, this will be a Yankees win, no question. And then tomorrow is going to be a bullpen game for the Yankees. For the Dodgers, while the Yankees are going to start Luis Hill, who has been pretty stellar for them, pretty much all season. So don't exactly see that. It's going to be it'll be another question mark because the Dodgers lineup you can always pencil in to have an insane game where they score 8 runs. You could say the same thing if Aaron Judge decides to pick it up and actually start producing. But until that happens, I don't know what to think of Game 4 for sure. Game 3, like I said, I think it's going to be a battle of the starters. Whoever can outduel the other one. And if I'm the Dodgers, I'm giving Walker Buehler the shortest leash possible. I mean, if I see any issues with him whatsoever, and it's kind of a weird. It's a double-edged sword because if you give him the short leash, you're going to wear your bullpen out, and that's going to be an issue when tomorrow is a bullpen game. But you can't just give away games to win either, because if you give away games, they got 3 games in New York right now. You don't want to be heading back to LA with it being 3-2 New York, or even I honestly don't even want to see it go 3-2. See them heading back to New York or heading back to LA, it being 3-2 Dodgers, because I still think this thing ends in 5, honestly. I don't know if Brendan still thinks it's going to end in 6. We will hopefully get his opinion on the matter pretty soon. But I still got it going. Dodgers. Oh, we got it back.
All right, we back?
All right. Yeah, we're back. So I was just going into today's prediction. Today I kind of have it going whichever starter can outlast the other one.
We got Clark Schmidt versus
Buehler. Which Buehler was good last outing, but I don't know.
Buehler was good last outing, but I think I trust Clark Schmidt a little bit more.
I agree.
I would say the Yankees win this one, but I don't know.
Well,
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it goes back to LA.
I don't know if it does either. But in the Yankees court, tomorrow is a bullpen game for the Dodgers.
The Dodgers have been really good in bullpen games.
That is true.
Though.
But I still hate bullpen games in general.
I hate bullpen games as well. I mean, you know I hate bullpen games, but like.
But the Yankees got Luis Hill pitching tomorrow, who I don't know how he reacts to the bright lights. Like, he's pitched this postseason, he's been decent this postseason, but I still don't know how I mean, this is going to be the brightest of lights he's been under. So it's going to be. I think it'll be a toss up tomorrow. Today I go favorite Yankees, but I still think I genuinely don't see it going back to LA. I still got Dodgers in 5. What do you think? You still got Dodgers in 6?
I mean, after the first 2 games, I'm hesitant to even say Dodgers in 6 because I do think it might go 5. But I will keep 6 just because I think it's entirely possible that the Yankees win 2. I do think it's possible. Do I think they win them in a row? No. I think they could split the first 2 here, and then the Dodgers win the 6th game.
I think now if do you? I think honestly, today is a must-win for the Yankees.
Oh, the Yankees have to win today.
Like I don't.
If the Yankees don't win today, I'd be willing to get on as an emergency pod and do Dodgers in 4 because I would be willing to suggest a sweep there.
I would too. I agree because
tomorrow. And if the Dodgers win today, we are doing an emergency pod tomorrow, and it'll be at like 4 p.m. Because because it might very well be a sweep, and there is no way we. I mean, both of us picked the Dodgers, but like also we wouldn't have expected that.
No, I mean I really didn't expect it to be that competitive of a series as most Yankees fans felt it would be, because I just thought the Yankees really got the fast pass to the World Series. They did Guardians and the fucking Royals.
No, they got
neither
the fast
of those
pass
teams
to the
are
World
scared.
Series. They got the fast pass to the World Series. They bought line jump in State College.
Completely. Because
speaking of, if you're in State College this weekend, go to College Game Day. Do not go to Big Noon. If you're going to Big Noon, get the t-shirt that says Big Noon sucks. Big Noon does suck. That's my college football plug for the
got it.
For the world.
We got everything here. We
do.
Sports.
I'm going to get Tyler into college football eventually. Bryson Stott was at the UNLV game on Saturday.
Good for him. Like,
that's your high school teammate. You could go if you wanted to.
He ain't inviting me.
No, he has a wife and kid now.
I know.
Damn, you didn't even get invited to the wedding. That's fucked.
I wasn't. I wasn't looking for an invitation.
You weren't expecting one.
If I would have got one, I'd be like, damn, he's inviting everybody. Like,
he's inviting all the high school homies. Damn.
Actually, I would have gone. I'd have been like, all right, that kind of would have been lit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it would have been.
So I'd have been like, that's gonna be a 7,000 person wedding. Is what it's gonna be. But I got an invite. I'd be like, damn, dude, you still remember me? Like, yeah. All right. So,
anyways, if it does go 3-0 Dodgers, I really do think we should do an emergency pod, because then we're gonna have the live stream of us and the boys drinking all night, because we're gonna be watching that game hammered, and we're gonna be saying, "Judge, what the fuck are you swinging at?"
Now I really hope tonight that the Yankees win, because tomorrow I'm supposed to do trivia, but I might have to cancel on that.
You might.
All right. Well, go Yankees tonight only.
Go Yankees tonight only for Tyler.
If the Yankees
I'm not saying it.
If that happens, then my Dodgers in 5 pick is a fucking lock at that point.
It would be. I mean, you know the reason I went in 6. It's rare to see a World Series team go down in 5 like that. Yeah, that almost never happens. If it goes 4, I mean, the Yankees are gonna have some serious questions to answer in the time, like in the off season, and the Phillies already came out and said that they're going to pursue Juan Soto. So, like, I mean,
and so are the Dodgers. The Dodgers have said they're going to pursue him as well.
So you already,
and the Mets.
if you're Steinbrenner, you have a bidding war for
Huge,
your best hitter. For your
huge
best hitter.
one. I'll say your best postseason, just because Judge has been non-existent, and if you went just based on...
like, all right, but like, be honest, who would you rather have, Judge or Juan Soto?
Oh, I'm
like,
picking
come
Soto,
on,
but like,
yeah, I mean, like, that's not even a question.
But if you were to say like who is clear, like over the season, who is the better hitter, it is clearly Aaron Judge. Like,
sure, but like overall, I'm taking Soto over Judge 100 times out of 10.
Out of age, I'll agree. Because
I'm
Soto
also taking ability here. Like, I don't care that he hits 52 bombs. He's basically just another Kyle Schwarber. If he doesn't figure out how to hit the ball in the postseason, Kyle Schwarber also only knows to hit the ball in the championship series and the World Series, so it doesn't really matter there. But like, Aaron Judge is showing consistently in his albeit young career that he is a negative contributor in the postseason.
I'll agree.
Which I hate to say, because Aaron Judge is a genuine superstar.
Yeah,
like he is.
I mean, but he's gonna win MVP this year, and rightfully so. And he's already got one MVP, so this will be his second one. And then the 1 year that he got Rookie of the Year and he got second in MVP voting, if you look at the statistics, he probably should have won MVP that year too.
Correct. However, going revisionist history, I'm giving it to Bobby Witt. Fuck it. That team sucked. That team sucked.
That team was terrible.
That team had no right to make the playoffs, and they won a playoff series, so screw it.
Bobby Witt literally just dragged them through it. Like,
Bobby Witt was the only reason they played the Yankees.
Yeah. Yeah.
He also didn't help them against the Yankees that much, but...
No, he didn't. He actually didn't.
Whatever.
Show up. Yeah. All right, well, everyone, you all know where to follow us. We said this was going to be a short one because there's only one. There's
one topic.
Yeah.
There's one topic. That's it.
We
could start speculating about the offseason, but then we'd have no off-season content to produce. So, like,
exactly.
Fuck y'all, you're going to keep getting more of us.
Exactly. I know, you guys thought it was over when the season ended.
You thought it was over. Shit, most of y'all thought it was over with 3 weeks into the season. It never ended.
No, it never did. We are now 51 episodes in. And we're getting listeners, kind of.
Depending on the day. Tyler's creating TikToks to get likes, so...
Hey, and they've been working. That has been working.
It has been working.
We got over 2,000...
Shout out the Chinese government, apparently, because for some reason we're getting listeners. CIA, no, we're not endorsing the Chinese government.
No.
Shut up.
We do like their algorithm better than the Reels algorithm. The Reels
algorithm told us to go fuck ourselves like 3 times. So
at least.
At minimum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat lasagna.
That sounds
awesome. Tell Marshall I said he's a great boy.
You've been told you were a good boy. You have not been a good boy today, though. Or yesterday. You were an asshole yesterday.
Marshall, don't tear up the couch, you fucking asshole.
He didn't tear up the couch, but he did not listen to me at all.
What a fucking dick.
I know. All right.
He's so ungrateful.
I know. He gets food, he gets sleeps. He's a good boy. But he's not. All right.
You're supposed to be a good boy, Marshall. That's literally your whole purpose here.
Yep. All right. Later, everybody.
All right. Peace out, everyone.